Ladies and gentlemen, now this time last month when we started the brand new free-to-play account for 2019, I could not have dreamt of the success that we've had in the last 31 days, man. It's been an absolutely crazy experience, and this week's Uncollected live stream was mad. It was so much fun. I kind of thought that we were going to get Uncollected, you know, work our way toward the collector, and maybe like a few days across a few live streams, but we just powered down, man. Had 2 marathon live streams and we got it done, and the run was so smooth, man. I don't think we used a single revive outside of the collector chapter. We barely used like any health potions, any items. Like the Bane playing was so good, the Masochism playing was so good, and especially with you know, the champions and team that we had as well, it was mad, mate. It was absolutely mad. So if you didn't see it, guys, to get Uncollected, we used the champion at rank 4, Unawakened Darkhawk at rank 4, Electro Unawakened at rank 4, Guillotine Unawakened at rank 4, and Awakened Old Man Logan at rank 3. And you may think that Old Man Logan, you know, looking at him, he's a little bit useless, but he actually did really well for some very problematic fights at the end of, I think it was chapter 1 in Act 5. We had this insane Mordo kill with Old Man Logan, and it was such a great kill, man. It was so incredibly hype in chat as well. But we managed to get the collector down and get Uncollected in 28 days of the account, which is just mad. It's so incredibly mad. And then after that, we did a massive crystal opening the other day. We got Hyperion as our first 5-star champion. A little bit too good, man. A little bit too good. Hyperion is just such an insane champion, and we did kind of a fully maxed out Hyperion gameplay video yesterday on the channel from the main account. And if you don't understand the power of Hyperion, man, you definitely got to watch that video. But also from that opening the other day, we got Quake 3 times. So we've got Quake Awakened at a dupe level 40. I got Aegon out of the second round of Arena as well. And then we also got, what was it, Void and Captain Marvel as 4-star champions. But in terms of, you know, the 4- and 5-star roster, mate, like, honestly, it's so insane looking at a free-to-play account that's been active for a month and seeing that roster. We've definitely had, you know, in terms of the 4-star champions, a fair bit of luck, but also I have grinded out a total of 5 characters in the beginner bracket arena, just because I knew if I was going to go for a new account and I wanted to get Uncollected ideally as soon as possible and see how much I could push there, I knew I needed to grind out a little bit of arena. And in the beginner bracket, you know, it's so cheap, it's so easy, especially if you can, you know, get a few 4-star champions in the first few days, which is exactly what we managed to do on this account as well. So yeah, we got the champion twice, we got Guillotine from arena, we got Aegon in the very last round as well, and we've also got Drax, who I haven't used, man, but you know, we grinded him out anyway. He was really cheap. And again, if you do want to see the journey of how we got here so far, I have put together a playlist of the free-to-play adventures 2019. So this has all of the content clearing, all of the openings, 2-week account tour, how we got through like Master, Last Stand, Save the Battle Realm. You know, there's all sorts of stuff on here if you're, you know, curious at all as to how we progress so incredibly quickly. That is definitely the playlist to have a bit of a look at. But yeah, we've just got so many options to do stuff moving forward now. You know, we've got XL champions such as Sentinel, Venom if potentially needed. Like Hyperion's great for the second variant as well. And looking at the first variant, man, Electro is very good for the final chapter, especially the final boss fight there. The champion could be alright, Venom could be alright as well. We could potentially use Void, we might be able to use Drax for certain stuff. The Hyperion's really good for the final chapter. Darkhawk really good for chapter 2, and if we did kind of fully pimp out the Aegon, I think we could get through the first chapter of Ultron's Assault variant. So I think with the roster that we've already got, if we were to awaken Aegon and make a few adjustments, we could probably get the completion done in both variants, but they don't unlock until we're level 45, and I'm level 43 at the moment, so we're a little bit lacking on that one, man. But just to show you in terms of the story quest, how far we've come already, so I've done almost 100% Act 1. Now, I didn't do this on live stream. This is something that I was doing just with my leftover energy, because Act 1 is just really good for the units, because a lot of the stuff is really quick and easy to do in terms of the paths, and every energy move is 1 per tile. So, you know, if we're having a look at like quest number 5 or quest number 6, you've got like, you know, 20-25 units in most of them, and it's just really, really easy to do. A few health potions on top, which really did help top up our champions for Uncollected at certain periods. So yeah, Act 100% is worth doing in some scenarios. Still just on the initial completion of Act 2. Maybe some chapters, if I do need the units, might be worth doing just for the units there. I work to use my spare energy as well to do 100% Act 3 in order to get some of the upgraded rewards, because, you know, there's some really, really nice stuff. A couple of tier 4 basic there, a fully formed 4-star crystal, some revives, load of gold and ISO as well. So they did a really good job at pimping out the Act 3 100% rewards with the update a couple of months back as well. So that's a very, very nice one. And Act 5, man, we've just, you know, only taken the Act 4. We've taken all of the basic paths as well, just to get the completion for that. No 100% in that. And Act 5, we've gone straight for Chapter 2, the Collector. And again, if you want to see that run, man, it's all available on demand if you're curious as to how we did it. But the kind of big question now is really what's next for the free-to-play account. So giving this event is only active for 6 more days, there's quite a lot more I need to do in this event to kind of make the most of it. I'm looking ideally to get 100% in master mode, or at least get 100% in chapter 2 there. I'm not really too sure if I'm going to be able to kill master mode Thanos as well. We might be able to now that we've got Hyperion, man. I'll give it a little bit of a go. I think it is within the realm of possibility, but I think getting Uncollected done 100% is a little bit out of reach. However, one of the things that I can probably do now that I've unlocked Uncollected is, even if 100% is out of your reach, you always want to push as far as you can in these events, especially because if we just do the completion of Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, that's like another 4-star hero crystal, and also 500 5-star shards as well, and a few 6-star shards. So, you know, it's well worth pushing as much as we can. But I think I'm going to leave Chapter 3 because, yeah, I just don't really have any way of killing that Uncollected Thanos, man. I'm just nowhere near that good that I can handle that fight yet with this account. I think I'm probably going to go for Last Stand Save the Battle Realm at 100% on Epic. So I just need to figure out and kind of get the thing down with my 3-star Captain America. And I've done it on the main account, man, so it shouldn't be too bad. And that's going to give us another 60k of these Last Stand crystal shards, and also some more 5-star shards as well, and a T4CC. So if we can get another skill, because we've got 2 skill T4CC at the moment, and they're the only ones that we've got. So if we got 1 more of those, man, we can take Aegon up to rank 5, but we also do need to awaken him, so we need to figure out how to do that. Also, there are some 5-star shards, and also additional 4-star shards and ISO, just for the completion of like Last Stand Quest for the Stones Epic, so I need to smash that out as well. But, you know, considering we've only got 5 days left on these events, it's very, very smart to focus on the stuff that's limited time before moving on to the next steps. And then the next steps after that really are get the completion of Act 5. I think that's probably going to be the next one. So Act 5 completion is a little bit annoying, man, but if we can get that done, there are some really, really good rewards. We can get another 5-star champion crystal, also a lot of T4CC. That is a way to gain a very, very big stack there. I think there's about 7.5 or 8 of them in total with all the rewards. So yeah, we get all those 6-star shards as well, and in terms of the completion here, even more 5-star shards, so it's kind of like a 5.5 there in all fairness. And as you can see, another T4CC as well, another basic, half a tier 2 alpha there, and yeah, even another T4CC with the completion of Chapter 3. So I think the biggest thing really that I'm worried about in terms of the completion of Act 5 at the moment is just really that final Ultron, because his regeneration is so incredibly nasty. The MODOK and Mephisto might be a little bit annoying to deal with as well, because I don't really have like a super great counter to either one of those, but there are ways that we can, you know, play around those matchups fairly cleverly. I might be able to use the Quake actually for both of them if I can get really, really good at playing But yeah, I definitely need to practice a fair bit more on Quake. But then when it comes to additional endgame content, I think I'm going to go for the completion of both variants before Act 5 100%, just because I believe I do have the skills to do it with a bit of a lesser developed roster. So if I can get the completion done firstly of Mystery in the micro realms there, I can really start to rein in some big resources. So if I can get the completion done of chapter 1, every single chapter that we do is going to be a 5-star rank up gem crystal from 2 to 3. So the equivalent of doing completion in terms of like tier 4 class catalyst is about 9. And it's not that bad to do with the right champions, so it might take a little bit of saving up, might take a few units to get through, but I'm pretty sure I can get that one done with the champions that I already have. You know, if we rank up Venom, Sentinel, Hyperion, taking Quake as well, I think it would be possible, but I need to, you know, I need to think about that a little bit more, but we need 2 more levels in order to get this one done. And then we've also got Ultron's Assault variant, so chapter 1, if I take up Aegon, I'm pretty confident that I could do it with him. Chapter 2, I might be able to do all of Chapter 2. If I can awaken Darkhawk, if I can get to rank 5 as well via some of the T4CC that we might get from Act 5 completion, I can probably get through Chapter 2, and then Chapter 3, I can use Hyperion, the champion, Electro, and probably snag the completion there. So yeah, man, a bit of an ambitious plan, but again, that's going to be a lot more 5-star rank up gems for the growing 5-star roster, and also another 3 to 4 gem as well, and another 5-star champion crystal. So we've got some very ambitious sights with the free-to-play account, but I also think a priority next month, because this month, in terms of the Uncollected, man, it's a very, very difficult event to do, but I think next month we might be able to get the event quest 100% on Uncollected, and if we can do that, that's going to be another 5-star champion crystal to open fairly early on as well. So yeah, we're gonna have to see how next month is, man, because this month's Uncollected is just not very kind at all to new or progressing players. But hopefully next month we get 100% Uncollected, and then from there on we can just keep on 100%ing them and just, you know, rake in those rewards, man, because once you can start getting those 100% rewards every single month, those 6-star shards are coming in, the 5-star shards are coming in, and those big old endgame resources. So yeah, I'm really, really excited to move this free-to-play account forward, man. It's crazy what we've done in the first month of this account, but I'm interested to see what we can do in the first 6 months to a year of this account. It's always very exciting starting a new free-to-play account to see how far you can push, but it's always fun, man. It's really, really fun going in with a lesser developed roster to push myself and my champions really to the maximum of their potential. But also, finally, because I know somebody's going to ask this in the comment section below, Seatin, what's your current free-to-play mastery setup? And here it is, man. It's so incredibly basic. It's the most basic mastery setup that you could probably get away with in the end game, but yeah, you can see we've got 24 points on offense, 24 points in offense here. We've got 9 in greater strength just for a bit more attack bonus and precision and cruelty there. Any additional points, 2 more are probably going to be going into courage, and then once I level up a bit higher, I'm probably going to get glass cannon as well. In the defense tree, we've kind of got, again, the most basic mastery setup here. So we've just got, you know, the stepping stones up to 4 out of 4 block proficiency. And this one is just absolutely essential for any mastery setup. And then in terms of the proficiencies, we've just got 3 points in parry. And then 3 out of 3 in stupefy for the increased stun duration. Because this is just so good, especially for fighting like evade champions. When you get into that habit of like parrying and then doing 3 hits or a double medium. And it's just very, very necessary for a lot of matchups there. And then also 1 point in dexterity. So again, it's the most simple, the most bare bones free-to-play mastery setup, and it took a little bit of arena grinding in order to unlock both precision and cruelty, but you know, we got there eventually, lads, so it wasn't too bad at all. But there we go. That is it for the 1 month free-to-play 2019 account tour. Thank you all so much for the support on the live streams on this free-to-play account, man. It's been really fun doing all the progress on this one and the crystal openings so far. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you did enjoy today's account tour, please do smash that like button. That'd be very much appreciated. Aside from that, thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.